Mental health. Mental health is one of the biggest stumbling blocks in young adults' generation today. I can't imagine the amount of thoughts, including mine, that run daily, not even weekly, not even monthly, but every single day. There's always a fear of, what does this person think about me? When will I be promoted? I'm scared to leave my job. I don't know when I'm going to get married. Everybody's doing something. I'm just here. I don't know what my purpose is. Mental health? Something must be done. I was reading an article this morning and when I woke up, and funnily enough, it resonated with me about something that happened 2 years ago, which I'll share later on. But I just want to quickly read it to you because it's about the tension that we as human beings face when something doesn't happen our way. And this is what it says. Why do we get so caught up in tension and stress? One answer is that we are trying to live life against itself. A certain man known to me struggled in life because the girl he wanted to marry wouldn't agree to be his wife. His tension and consequent stress became so acute, he ended up in hospital. Now, if he had said, I want to marry this woman if it is the best thing for me, but if I can't, I will use the disappointment for a higher purpose, then he would believe and have avoided significant stress. Just that reminds me how restless and how eager we are as human beings to crave for something. It could be to wake up in the morning and expect people to like your picture. To wake up in the morning and think, oh, what am I going to do today? You've got your to-do list, you've got your plan, but out of your 20 lists, you've only achieved 5, and you beat yourself up about that. Mental health is causing a lot of us to break down. Social media is becoming such a place where there's so much competition, there's so much pride, there's so much fear. And to some extent, there's even isolation. We put on what we want to put on, but deep within our hearts, we are alone. You can have so many people around you, but you'll still feel like you're on your own. And that, to me, is so heartbreaking. What I wanted to share with you today was my story of how I started my books initially, how I believe the hype of mental health helped me to focus on my books. And I remember when I was writing my first book, It's Time to Heal, I realized that there were so many things I was battling with. Low self-esteem, spots, fear of what people would think about me, toxic friendships. I can't even explain any further. For those who actually have the book, in chapter 1, you would know what I had to go through regarding my place of work. But moving forwards now, I remember a time when I was going home, and I remember I got an email from HMRC to say that I've been qualified to get a tax refund of about £700. Best believe I was so happy. I was like, yes, I've got money coming back in my account, that's great, going straight into my savings account. What did they ask me for? Silly enough, because I was so excited, they asked for my sort code, my account number, my 3-digit number at the back of the card, 16-digit number, name, address everything. You know, sometimes when you're so excited about something, you don't even realize the consequences behind that excitement. So following on, the next day when I woke up, reading my Bible, I felt something say to me, Esther, I believe you are about to get scammed. I said, me? About to get scammed? I was like, oh, what do you mean? So I had to just chill a little bit. I said, Esther, do you know what? Put the Bible aside and check your account. And it resonated with me. I said, wow, this is actually really true. I spoke to my sister, I was like, sis, I think I'm about to get scammed. If I give my sort code and my account number out, does that mean that? She said, Esther, yes, block it quickly. I said, whoa. So thankfully, the money was still in the account. I actually did a video about this. So it's called I Almost Got Scammed on my YouTube channel. So you can refer to that one as well. 2 years ago, imagine. And I remember I transferred all my money from my current account to my savings account. And that was the first week I started my full-time job. When I arrived at my full-time job, the training session, I had to tell the manager, I said, manager, I have to go to the bank to sort this out. He said, it's fine. The minute I got to my bank, I cried. When I say I don't even understand the pain that it caused me to nearly get my money taken away was not just the problem. My sight was also infected. I remember there was someone that I really had my eye on. And this is what caused me to nearly go bankrupt. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the article I read to you just recently about the man wanting to marry the woman was similar to my situation where I liked this person. The person liked me as a friend. But I was so eager to say, you know what, this is for me. It works out well. I can do this. And it's like blind love. But blind love made me nearly go blind. This eye, guys, my right eye was so sore. I remember last year, it was sore. I couldn't look at the screen. I had to take days off work. I was in pain. I bought him, I can't remember what it was. It's like a cup thing and you have to put the solution in it and just literally just tilt your head back and put it in. I can't remember what it's called because I was desperate for anything. That night I cried, I prayed, I worshipped, I slept. The next day it became worse. And I realized it was all because of the anxiety of my finances and the worry about the person I used to like. And you see how mental health can have such a drastic impact on our lives today. Look at what I read to you. This man had to go to hospital just because of one person, or because of the fact that he couldn't control his emotions. What did he say at the end? He said, even if this person didn't like me, I can use it to benefit others, to inspire them and to remind them that someone is going to like you. Not, oh, I have to have this person has to be mine. Just like my sight. And I've got very good sight. So for it to go red and blurry, that concerned me. And I realized that, do you know what, Esther? This is something that you need to sort out now. And I had to sort out my emotions. I had to sort out my mental health. I had to. I was breaking down. When you read my book Completion, it's all in there. All of it. Chapter 4 is just fear. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even tell anybody because I was so worried. When I say mental health, ladies and gents, can have such an impact, even to the extent of your health, don't take that lightly. We have people of today, they look at you thinking that you've made it or thinking that you've had life easy. But they don't know that you're also trying to make ends meet behind closed doors. They think it's easy to be you or to do what you do. And the minute they do what you do and they don't get the same result, that's where the envy comes in. That's where the self-doubt comes in. And that's where bitterness comes in. And the thoughts about who you are, thinking, you know what? If I'm not going to be like this person, then I don't know who I am. If you base your worth, your purpose, your authenticity on people, you are going to find it very hard to excel in life. People can inspire you, but as I said in my previous video, they should never be your competition. If I tell you that God wasn't on my side when I had my sight issue, I'll be lying to you. I really did know that God was on my side. I was in pain. I couldn't even cry. And I tried to, but it would just hurt. All because of one person. And all because of my clumsiness to not realize that my money could have nearly been stolen. Guys, if your money was stolen, imagine you lost your money, you lost your job, you lost, your health, something that is very important. How would you feel? How would you feel? You're trying to be out there to please people. You're trying to be like people. Or maybe you are a genuine person and someone is always thinking that you're too much. I know that's painful. I know. You're only trying to do the little you can to be happy. And all of a sudden, bam. Where are you going, miss? Where are you going, mister? Who told you to write this book? Who told you to do that event? Until you've been through pain, don't allow anyone to question your motives about what you do. Don't. If people are not willing to sit down with you and empathize with you about what you've been through, don't even bother justifying yourself or who you are. In my previous video, I mentioned about investing in yourself being such an important tool to one's life. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, even socially. You attract who you are. Mental health is becoming a big barrier. And we need to sort this out. But how can we sort it out when we're in our own feelings? Oh, I'm not like this. I'm 30 and I'm not yet married. I'm 25, I'm going to pass my driving test, but I don't have a car. I graduated and I don't have a job. The pain, the pressure that us young adults go through is not a joke. Someone's travelled 5 days in 1 month and you've only travelled once and you're comparing your journey to that person's journey. Don't compare your beginning with someone's middle. It's not wise. If you're not willing to understand what the person has been through to get to where that person is, be humble and learn. Humility is so attractive. And it's very important that when you are doing well, you inspire other people too. Don't keep your success to yourself. Mental health causes a lot of people to keep things to themselves. They don't know who to trust. At some point, ladies and gents, you're going to have to trust someone. Trust God, of course, number one. But God will bring people in your life that you have to work with. If you want to be successful, go alone. But if you want to be successful along the way, even further, go in twos or more. As I said, the right time is coming when people will come into your life and they will invest in you. The right people. Don't force it. If somebody doesn't want to give you their nuggets about how they've made it, it's fine. Use what you have in your hands. I used what I had in my hands by writing 2 books. And I'm soon to continue the journey. So I want to encourage you. Let mental health benefit you to benefit someone else. Everyone here has a purpose. We are all on a journey. Remember that. We are all on a journey. Mental health is not meant to break you, but it's meant to make you into the woman, into the man you've been called to be. If I tell you, if I didn't go through what I went through in the years before, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about this. The minute I read this post, I said, bam, that is a very good topic, and it's very, very, very common in today's society. It's funny how we like someone and someone doesn't like us, and the person that likes us, we don't like them. And it causes us to break down. It causes us to even question ourselves. Am I beautiful enough? Am I worthy enough? Have I done something wrong? Is it because this person, has a beautiful shape? Is it because this person has a nice skin? No. Don't beat yourself up because of external pressures. Look at your heart. Look at what you have within you and make it work for you. I want you to know that you are special, and you have to say it every day. Say something positive about yourself and see where your words will take you. If I can overcome my health, surely you can overcome what you're going through. And health is very important to all of us. Without good health, you're not going anywhere. Where can you go without good health? So don't take anything for granted. Learn from those who have hurt you, and learn from who you have hurt. Because it's not every day, oh, she hurt me. He's like this. They're like that. How about you? Check you. Check your heart. Check your mental state. Let's spread love. And let's ensure that we check upon one another to make sure that they are doing well. Because we're all in this together at the end of the day. We're all on a journey. Thank you guys so much for listening. My books are both on Amazon. My books talk so much about my life and how to inspire other people and what I had to go through and how I overcame them. So if you don't have any copies of my book, It's Time to Heal and Completion, you're more than welcome to get one. Or you can go on my website, www.authenticworth.com. Or you can contact me and I can send you one and sign it too. But yes, thank you so much, guys. Know that you've got a purpose to fulfill. And remember, you are important. Take care.